If you buy 5 identical vision systems and place them in 5 different factories, can you be sure of the same result from your quality control? Far from it. But there are ways you can ensure you get consistent quality across your production lines. You might think that 2 similar vision systems would perform the same, but there are so many links in the chain that even minimal deviations can affect the end result. Your cameras and optics can behave differently depending on when they were manufactured. It is difficult to get the positioning of the vision system on the production line to be perfectly consistent. And components can change performance over time. Fortunately, there are several things you can do to standardize the performance of your vision systems. Firstly, you can work with calibration on your systems. To do this, you can use specific calibration items, which are objects with exact dimensions, and then inspect them on both of your lines so that you can adjust the system to deliver consistent results based on those measurements. An example would be a production line where we need to check the diameter of small pellets. Here, we can use a calibration item supplied by a certified company that guarantees that the item is 1 millimeter plus or minus only 2 microns. So that is our objective truth that we can now calibrate all systems to. Another challenge may be that your cameras vary a little bit in color perception. By using a color checker, we can set the systems to perceive colors exactly the same way. You measure that your vision system measure in terms of color values, and if they measure slightly differently, you can insert factors that adjust the color perception to be more consistent. Likewise, you can use a color checker to adjust the light. If you have a vision system that has been running for a while, the light will have lost some strength, and you can adjust the power to make sure that both systems give the same light image. But the components of the system itself are one thing. The assembly on the production line is also crucial. It is often a question of achieving the exact same distance between camera and object to ensure consistent results. There are several ways to solve this. In the case of small objects, you can use a telecentric lens that shows you the object with the same size regardless of the distance. But in cases where this is not possible, you need to make sure that the mechanical setup is as uniform as possible. For example, we create 3D templates, a kind of template that can be used to set the distance between the elements and objects of the vision system. This is a more precise process than trying to measure it. In addition, we provide CAD models of the mechanical design of the vision system, which makes it easier for the machine builders to implement the solutions uniformly on several different production lines. So 2 versions of the same vision system are not necessarily the same. If you want to ensure consistent quality control across the systems, it is crucial that you set and calibrate your systems consistently.